Alright. Well, I don't know what Genshin had today, but it just wouldn't let me in. So I'm 20 minutes late to start recording, which is wonderful. But whatever. Let me check everything is working. It seems like it is. Let's hope it stays that way. Alright, we have a lot to talk about. Let's do like a mini recap of what happened last time, since it's been 2 days technically for me. Okay, we gotta move from here. They are really annoying me. They keep talking. Where can we go? Where's another sitting spot? It's really... I don't like it. It's really glitchy for some reason. Look at this. Let's go near the Temple of Surastana. Is that what it's called? Sanctuary. Alright. Hopefully that dude doesn't talk, but we'll just go over here so we can hear him. Alright. So as I was saying, we have a lot to talk about. I am still kind of sick, so unfortunately expect some sniffles as usual, the same things. What else? Yeah, I said we would do a recap, which we are gonna do. Ah, I fell. Today's not the day, okay? Let's just say that. I mean, I was all excited before starting, and then the game wouldn't let me in. Now I'm like kinda, you know, I'm not feeling super great now. I'm kinda pissed, to BH. Oh, we could sit here, but that dude is gonna talk, isn't he? No, maybe he's not gonna talk. Alright, you're not gonna bother me, are you? Nazir, please. I don't want...
So he's not at the hotel today?
Where can we go? Somewhere where it's all quite chill. Up here, sure. Sounds great. So. What do I have to say? Yeah, well, the last episodes, if you could call them that, were crazy, for one. Cause we met Jet and Lidopar again, and they were voiced, and I'm still not over that. That is incredible. And Jet is still with us. Like, she and Ben and Lidopar are all still with us in the Archon quest, so that's really exciting. What else? We met Mr. Glow in the Dark Shoes. He's so funny. Oh god, I love to clown on him. Also, just a little disclaimer, no shade to anyone who still wears glow-in-the-dark shoes, no matter the age. It's just simply funny because it's him. Like, that's the only reason. Like, if you do wear glow-in-the-dark shoes, that's totally cool, man. Like, I get it. They are, you know, great. They just look goofy on him, on you know, on Pantalone specifically. What else? Oh, yeah. Our objective now in the Archon quest is to talk about Collei's secret, quote unquote. which is probably gonna be about the god remains, I wager, something like that. What else? Nahida is still in a pep scare. Yeah, stretch a little, Lumin. So Nahida is still in a pep scare. Thank God. She's getting her energy back. She'll probably come in clutch when we need her most, I'm thinking. What else? And we did split at the start, but now we should all be together, right? Well, I haven't seen Wonder in a while, so yeah, I'm kind of curious about that. Curious how the roasting of the tree is gonna happen specifically. That's really something I'm looking forward to. Well, you know, in character I shouldn't, but I'm kind of excited. What else? I mean, that's pretty much it. Did we learn anything else? I don't think so. I didn't note down anything specifically, so that should be it, actually. Well, King Dashra's technology and his research right now is coming in clutch as well. So, you know, of course. Oh, there we go. We just heard someone mention him, the goat. That's really cool. I'm not letting you stretch this time, sorry, Lumin. What else? I really can't think of anything else, so I say we just go straight into it. Yep. Let's just go. So true, King Dash. Oh, wait, actually, we do have an email that I haven't checked. Oh, and the achievements from last time. I left them and I didn't check them on purpose to read them while recording again. Okay. Upon a speck in the eye, the illusions bloom. In Sumeru, dreams often foretell danger. Yep. All your waves and breakers have swept over me. Huh. The forces of life shall always find a resonance. What is this from, actually? The pen uplifted, the scrolls dried. Parting is but a long-drawn reunion. Are these from the Temple of Space, actually? I don't know. Alright. Let's see the email. Oh, okay, it's just the web event. Perfect. Wonderful. And we're all ready to go. Let's go! The music in Caravan Ribat is so pretty. Oh yeah, I forgot. We were here. I did talk to Layla, and I also talked to... Was it just Layla, actually? I didn't manage to find Faruzan, if anything. So... we can check over here. Maybe I'll find her here. Okay, they want me to go over there. Let me check on the other side. Nothing. Okay. I'm once again checking that everything is working. You never know, man. You never know with these technologies. I sound like a grandma.
I thought we were going to speak alone. This is a lot more people than I was expecting.
Oh, because it's family. They're all family. Man, I love this found family so much. I repeat, Sumeru is a giant found family. It's wonderful. No, cause honestly, I was wondering the same thing. Why can't I find anyone else around? Does that mean that everyone is gonna be present? Guess it is, so...
What's wrong with it? Even the doctors at Dar al-Shifa allow patients to be accompanied by family members.
Family members.
Well, if Collei doesn't mind her secret being revealed, I have no problem with it.
Wonderful.
Thanks for being so considerate, Miss Nicole. I don't know what secret you mean, but whatever it is, there's no need for me to hide it from my closest friends.
Especially with what we saw during that Windbloom festival in Mondstadt, where, you know, Sino, Tiki, and Collei all went there as well. And at the end of the event, when Collei breathed into one of Sucrose's, what are they called? Ampoulas? What do they call it? Well, when she breathed in one of those vials, there we go, vials. There was like a mysterious purple smoke, which is definitely gonna come back right now.
Closest friends. It's so nice to hear that.
Aww. We're here to support Collei through this.
All right. In that case, I'll get right to it. Collei, are you aware that there are god remains inside your body?
Yep.
I am. When I was young, I got sick with Elazar. Nothing could cure it. The Fatui convinced my mom and dad that they could help, and I was sent to an unfamiliar place.
Insane. Insanity.
There were a lot of other kids just like me there.
Jesus Christ.
This creepy guy injected us with some strange medicine, which I heard contained god remains.
This creepy guy.
I can still remember the pain like it was yesterday. But thanks to the friends who've stuck by me all this time, I've gradually been able to overcome those
baby.
memories.
She didn't deserve that. Nobody does. Nobody should. It's truly awful.
Anyway, so you're saying that what happened to me has something to do with the god remains they injected me with?
Yes. Those were the remains of Nabu Malikata, the goddess
Oh.
of flowers.
You're joking. What? All this time? Those were god remains from Nabu Malikata?
What?
Even Lilufar is like, the hell? What the hell is going on? My mother?
Fascinating.
Lilufar is gonna be, you have pieces of my mother inside of you? Oh my god.
You don't seem surprised like the rest of us. Why?
I mean, maybe because of what he saw when Nicole helped her.
The possibility crossed my mind when Collei
Yeah.
recited the Goddess of Flowers song and calmed the djinn.
You made Paimon jump! What are you doing here, Lilupar?
Oh, I didn't even know. I mean, I thought that was obvious. Well, hello, Lilufar again.
I was merely passing through when I heard the name of the Goddess of Flowers. Be assured that I share your surprise. You, with the hat. Are you certain? I sense no trace of the Lord of Flowers within her.
Well, it is a very small fragment. Unless special methods are used
Poems
to
and
manifest its
prayers.
power, even her closest acquaintances would find it near impossible to detect. After the goddess passed away, her remains were scattered across the desert. King Dashret gathered all the pieces he could find and buried them in the Eternal Oasis. But some fragments remained unaccounted for.
Cue to Chad walking in, talking about the Eternal Oasis, maybe? I don't know.
Eventually, the Fatui must have found a way to track some of them down. Presumably for use in some experiment. It's not an uncommon occurrence.
Man. Oh, you remember something, Collei?
You're more shaken than I thought. In one sense, you've been extraordinarily lucky. So many people who yearn for this kind of power never attain it, yet you have coexisted with her all this time without even realizing it.
I don't know if I would say extraordinarily lucky, even if in one sense, because... but, alright, I get what you're trying to do, Nicole.
I don't know what to say. I'm glad that I could help everyone with this power, really. But knowing that a fragment of the Goddess of Flowers is inside my body is... it's a strange feeling.
I mean, in a sense, it could even feel violating, like... it's... You never asked for this, and it's weird. I can see how it's weird. It's a weird feeling.
Well, people value their autonomy very highly. Even a well-intentioned intruder can shake one's sense of self.
Exactly.
I understand how you feel, Collei.
He would.
But once you get used to it, you'll find it's nothing to be concerned about.
Oh my god, and it's perfect. She can learn from his dad, because, of course, Sino, with the whole thing with the Ba fragment.
Huh. I guess you, of all people, have a good reason to speak on this.
Yeah.
2 good reasons, in fact. Incidentally, 3 is the maximum number of Hermanubis's Ba fragments that I could bear.
How do you know 3 is the maximum? Don't you have only 2? Oh, no way. No way. Why are they showing us? We've... Huh? In full color as well? Guys? This is kinda crazy. Hermanubis, one of King Dashret's seven pillars. Saint Hermanubis, the greatest of sages. The only one among the 7 pillars to ascend from humanity to the rank of a god's familiar. He went from human to... That's crazy. Born of the Tignar people, he was a sage and warrior known far and wide. Sincere, steadfast, kind, and steady, he earned widespread respect. He was the guide of all priests, and within the academic world, he is honored as a foundational figure of desert civilization. Following the passing of King Dashret, Hermanubis led his people to the city of Tulatula, where he founded the Temple of Silence to preserve and steward all manner of knowledge. To safeguard this lofty and hidden order, he shattered himself so that his power might be inherited by those who came after. To this day, the members of the Temple of Silence raise their voices in praise of Hermanubis. May his name endure through the ages, and his valor remain immortal across all time. As for his peers among the 7 pillars, whether they admit it or not, all held a deep-seated respect for Hermanubis. Even now, a millennium later, the mention of his name stirs memories of the days when they once gathered together in fellowship. Show. You think how would a Pep react to us mentioning Hermanubis to her?
Let me guess. Because 2's company but 3's a crowd?
That's crazy. I should have known that was gonna be a joke.
Thanks for helping to explain the joke, Tainari.
Even Lilbar is disgusted. She's like, oh my god. Ew. I was awakened from my slumber for this shit?
Not my intention.
Goddess preserve me. I should take my leave. This boy in his wolf's head hat speaks much too differently from the Hermanubis I remember.
That's crazy. Feeling sentimental?
Collei, all I'm trying to say is, no matter how many Hermanubis fragments there are within me, you wouldn't think of me as Hermanubis. In the same way, you are simply you.
No, I love that so much. You are simply you. Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean. So about that dream I had, was it a warning from the goddess of flowers?
And it makes so much sense because she could see like visions. She knew that like destruction would come. Like she, it makes so much sense.
Yes. Just like me, she was an angel created by the primordial humans, born with the instinct to guide living beings. Though her body and soul have perished, her essence
Of course,
retains
the little
its
boy
natural
still,
instincts.
you know, listening
Even
in.
her smallest remaining fragments would do their utmost to send you that warning. The mother of dreams?
Yeah.
Lord of flowers and oases? She must have had a premonition. That is why she gave that dream to you.
We won't let our efforts go to waste.
Exactly.
But I still don't understand. Why me?
Who else? It's like, why you? Because you definitely would have seeken help. You definitely would have gone to the right people to tell this. You...
Yes. Why indeed? You weren't the only one injected with god remains, but only in you have her fragments persisted. I suspect it may be because of the firm will you showed in the face of suffering. She was likely assimilated by that will.
Of course you would.
Of course, this doesn't mean you have to shoulder any extra responsibility. As this young man said, you are who you are, and that will not change. All right. Any further questions from the family members of the patient?
Cute.
If not, we should head to the mausoleum of King Deshret.
Oh my god, I'm so excited.
Let's move out. Time to put our plan into action.
Yes.
We all hope it'll work. But will we really be able to open Aru? And even if all 7 pillars of King Deshret agree to let us proceed, the scale of the work to follow is daunting to say the least.
Are we gonna talk to all 7 of them? Imagine. Imagine. Well, at this point, literally anything goes. Like, anything could happen. We literally met Jet. I'm sorry, I'll always continue to bring that up, because that's the craziest thing to me. That's the craziest thing to me, because if that happened, then anything can happen. But yeah, that is for us to find out, Kaveh. There.
Haven't you handled other big projects before?
I mean, the biggest project I've worked on to date is
Oh, no.
probably the Palace of Alcazarzaray, I guess? But this
The
is
face.
orders of magnitude beyond that. It's a total nightmare.
That was a total nightmare as well, Kaveh. Jesus Christ.
Look on the bright side. At least this time you're actually here when Sumeru needs you most.
Shut
You won't have
up!
to come asking me for details after the fact.
It's... On one hand, it's sweet. He's trying to redirect his attention from, like, the memory of the Palace of Alcazazari to, you know, a little jab. But of course, Kaveh's gonna get angry now. But the intention is sweet. He's trying to not let him, you know, linger on that memory.
Mock me all you want.
It worked.
Now that I'm here, things will be resolved far more quickly and smoothly than last time.
It worked like a charm.
Kave's self-doubt disappeared in an instant.
Yep.
Like magic.
Yeah. Man, their dynamic is so good. I've missed it. It's... Wow. The 2 mirrors. Well, the mirror, I guess. It's so chef kiss. Mwah. But yeah, love Collei every time noticing it. If anything, spelling it out to the to us, to the audience at home that don't get it, that Al-Hayam isn't actually a dick. Hello? Whatever.
Well, this confidence is most gladdening. Now, go and pack your things. We'll head to the mausoleum as soon as you're ready.
Alright, well, sweet. Let me see if I can find anyone else. I still haven't found... No... no Faruzan. A shame. No, he's right there. Look at him. That's her Manubus. Oh, there she is! Oh, there we go, man. So do you think there's gonna be someone over there? Let me check. I don't want to miss any, any interaction. So yeah, Collei had the god remains of the goddess of flowers this entire time. Crazy. And I love it because it makes so much sense. Alright, let's talk to them.
Oh, Miss Nicole. I heard you're a very talented sculptor. Is that true?
Yes.
Oh, I don't know. I wouldn't want to blow my own trumpet.
She really enjoyed that.
Honestly, even though Kasharawar is best known for its focus on mechanics, plenty of Kasharawar scholars are quite serious about sculpting as a hobby. So if they rate your work, that's enough for us. We just have to take a look.
Who's we?
Oh yeah, Faruzan and Kave.
Myself and a few other scholars. Kashif, Daneshvar, come take a look.
Oh, well, if you insist, I suppose there's no harm in showing you.
Idol animation. Amazing.
Whoa. Where did that come from?
Look at the level of detail.
It's so lifelike.
The squirrel descends from the heavens like a champion, and the earth trembles beneath its feet. What do you think? Striking, isn't it?
Didn't she say squirrels are like humanity? Represent humanity? So like humanity descends from the heavens like a champion and the earth trembles beneath its feet? I don't know. Maybe I'm reading too much into it.
Kave? Kave, come here for a sec. Oh, and Madam Faruzan, didn't you used to study in our darshan? Come take a look.
All right, but hang on a moment. I have to finish reviewing this proposal first.
You called? What is it, youngster?
Hello, Madam Faruzan.
This squirrel statue. Isn't it cute?
Oh, a squirrel. I wouldn't say cute per se. The realism is what stands out to me. Were you trying to carve a statue of a hero, young lady?
Oh, a hero? I suppose so. Actually, I didn't really have a specific theme in mind. I just started working on it, and this is how it turned out.
I love how happy she sounds.
I see. Well, do you tend to read novels about heroes in your spare time?
I mean, I guess you could say that.
As a matter of fact, I do quite enjoy those. Everyone loves a good tale of daring do, right?
Then perhaps this statue represents the heroic tale you long to see deep down inside.
And now if we go back to what she said. The traveler descends from the heavens like a champion, and the earth trembles beneath its feet.
Also on the subject of heroism,
I feel that if the subject posed with a finger raised towards the heavens, it would lend a greater
Ooh.
gravitas to the overall image.
Like, I challenge you.
I'm sure some would call it cliché or old-fashioned, but
Have
not
I?
me. I think it would be a perfect fit. It has a certain classical beauty about it.
Has Faruzan always had that on her collar?
Kave!
This-
Kave!
Has she always had that? And I've never noticed?
Sorry, Madame Faruzan, I'm a little busy right now. Don't wait up for me.
What a pity. That young man has excellent aesthetic tastes. I was hoping to ask him for his opinion.
What a genius idea! Why didn't I think of that? Classical beauty is a great direction to explore. That's it. Once I get back,
Oh my god.
I'm going to sculpt a heroic squirrel pointing its finger towards the sky.
Precisely. A declaration of victory. You understand my vision.
Oh my
Then
god.
place the two statues face to face.
Yes! That's exactly what I was thinking.
Are they making the creation of man? That painting?
It'll be a masterpiece. Miss... I'm sorry. I didn't catch your name.
Just call me Nicole. Madame Faruzan? Was it?
What? Oh, no. That wouldn't be right.
Why ever not? Madam is a state of mind cultivated from within. Anyone may call me Madam if they so desire.
Oh.
My dear Miss Nicole, once we make it through these trying times, should we have the pleasure of meeting again, I shall look forward to seeing your new work.
Love this new, blossoming friendship between these two.
In this day of age, it's rare to find people with an appreciation for classical aesthetics. Meeting you was truly a pleasant surprise.
Honestly, I feel the same way. It's been a long time since I met anyone interested in this style of statue. Clearly, they don't call you Madam for nothing. Also, I have to say, you're a very good judge of character. Because when I think about it, I really am someone who likes stories about heroes.
It's
That
like,
must be why I've quietly kept watch over generation after generation of them.
have you just realized that, Nicole?
Sorry, keeping watch over heroes? What exactly do you do for a living?
Oh, I guess you could say a guide, much like Paimon in a sense.
Oh, never mind that.
Let's not tell Madame Faruzan about Miss Nicole's true identity for now.
How do you know
Good
it?
idea. Let's limit the conversation to aesthetics.
This is great. They're talking.
Let's not tell Madame...
Good idea.
Alright. Kabe, what proposal are you reviewing, my man? Huh. That's where we came from. No? Pretty sure. What are you two up to?
What's wrong? You look a little depressed. Collei got a fragment of the goddess of flowers, and all I got was one of the 7 pillars who served under King Deshret. I lost out, didn't I?
Well, Sino.
That's what you're upset about? You're such a child.
I mean, in serious moments like these, I can appreciate the silliness.
Oh, so many books.
Okay,
But I've learned a lot that the textbook.
Yeah, already listened to that last time. Oh, there's Collei, my baby.
Paimon, thanks again for your notes. I'm done copying them, so here you go. You're welcome. Just let Paimon know if you ever need help again.
Oh, I love that so much. I just need to find Al-Haitam. Where did he? Oh, wait, actually, look what I found here.
Good to finally meet you in the flesh.
I'm sorry, this is still fucking insane to me.
It's a little surreal seeing you here after exchanging letters for so long.
It's surreal to
In my
see you
head, the
here.
boss of the Curatorium of Secrets didn't look so young. Sounds like you have some history then?
Any budding mercenary group needs a steady supply of intel.
Forgot that
They, in
Nefer
turn,
is
can prove
underwater.
an exceptional source of the same. The Curatorium of Secrets is happy to cooperate with friends from all over the world. If you're interested, you'd be very welcome to join our network too, Miss Dia.
Codename Lion. I don't know.
Can't say no to a solid partnership, especially out here in the desert. Having intel can mean the difference between life and death. But cooperation's built on mutual trust, and there isn't much contact between the desert and Nodcry. So I'm guessing you reached out to Jet first, Miss Nefer?
You have good taste, Nefer.
What's behind your interest in the desert? Nostalgia? Or is there someone you're looking to take care of? Let's put all our cards on the table first. Things will go more smoothly that way.
I like your style, Flame Mane. Actually, I had this same discussion with Jet before we started working together. To be clear, I have no intention of using you for any ulterior motives. And I have no enemies in the desert as things stand now. Were that to change, I wouldn't drag outsiders into a conflict that doesn't concern them. There's no point in doing certain things if you don't do them yourself. Wouldn't you agree?
Well said. Taking responsibility for one's own affairs is the way of the desert folk. Huh. It's like you're one of us.
Yeah.
You sure that's a compliment? Absolutely.
Oh, Jet.
I'll take it. Perhaps we can discuss our cooperation in more detail now?
Sure. I love working with no-nonsense people. And you certainly fit that description. I look forward to a fruitful partnership.
Wonderful.
As do I, my friends.
Ooh. Kind of a tense discussion there. Dude, where is Al-Haitham? Where did he hide? Maybe here? Let me check first that room. If it's not in there, then we'll just continue, obviously. Are you here, Al-Haitham? There's Karkada. We saw him last time. Nothing here. No, okay. We'll probably talk to him while we exit. Whoop. New day. Wait, Al-Haitham. Is he really just not here anyway? This dude. He just disappeared. I'm gonna be so mad if he actually was somewhere in here and I just didn't see him. I just missed him. I'm gonna be so mad. Where is he? Have you seen Al-Haitham, Kabe? Ah. As always, people calling me only when I'm recording. It's like they know. It's like they know that I'm currently busy. So annoying. Sorry, I'm just checking in again that everything is working. It should be. Let's continue this, whatever. Let's go. Over there? Oh yeah, over there. Ooh, sadness without. Oh, of course, Janet. Ooh. Yeah, I haven't been here since forever.
I hope everyone's ready. We'll be arriving at our destination very shortly.
Yes. That's, of course, Tigni. Tigni's? Who's Tigni? Tiki's master. The current sage. Okay, well. Let's do this. Yep, We're in here. Ancient shadows re-emerge. Investigate Aru's shut.
Why, we've not seen so many visitors ever, really. What is this place now, a tourist attraction?
Hello, Ty.
Closer inspection reveals
I love his
many
accent.
familiar faces. To what do we dusty old fellows owe the honor? Surely you're not just here to chat.
You surmise correctly. We are here to carry out a rather enormous project.
Ho, enormous, you say? How large, then? Larger than the gaping void in our lives? Why, you've even put a smile on Goatee and Crocco's faces. All this
Really?
activity is making for quite the special day.
Well, Lilubart is having fun, if anything.
I know that laugh. Lilipar? What on earth are you doing here?
Oh, this is hilarious. Turns out good things really do come to those who wait. As long as you stay alive long enough. When did you three get locked up in here? And still you act all high and mighty, putting on a show for the younglings. Truly hysterical.
What a diva.
Why, you? Yes, I know. No need to shout. You're right, Lilupar. Goatee, Crocco, and I all have the same problem. But didn't King Deshret seal you away? How did you break free, and how did you get in here?
Well, about that.
Who knows? Perhaps you can ask my master one day, should you ever get the chance. Behold, the executioners of old. Some have turned into fragments residing in human bodies, and others are imprisoned eternally, leaving not a single shard behind. It's almost tragic, watching lowly prisoners like you act all self-important.
Damn.
Curiosity gnaws at you, doesn't it? Your interest in the outside world threatens to burst you at the seams.
Well, let's just let Lilubart do all the talking.
I'm starting to take a liking to this magic bottle lady.
Time is of the essence. Let's get down to business. We come to you, O three ancient lords, to request your assistance on behalf of the Academia. If we can help you regain your freedom, then please consider lending us your aid. As for precisely what we need your help with, it's a long story. To demonstrate our sincerity, we are prepared to first resolve the problems that plague the three of you.
How would that even look like? Them not being shackled anymore? Like, will they get a human body? Well, you know, a corporeal body again? And just walk around? How would that work?
All right, stop arguing, Crocco. And Goatee, don't you start. What's the harm in letting her speak? It's not worth getting so angry about. Forget about her. The three questions are the crucial thing here. But do you really have a way to answer them? You once answered the final question, Nefer, but the seal did not open. Unless, with the passage of time, you have found a new answer?
You could say so. When you first asked me what determines truth and falsehood, my answer was a liar's soul. Liars are the best at seeing through the falsehoods of the world. But if you want them to tell you the truth, you have to reach their soul.
I think that makes sense.
I found it quite compelling myself, and I told Nefer so. Unfortunately, it brought us no closer to liberation.
Well, That's simply because it was my answer, not the one King Deshret was looking for.
Can you guess which answer Al-Ahmar wanted then?
Time.
Of course it's time. It's always time. I think we all said it. Like, we all speculated that during that one event not too long ago, that the answer was time. It's always time. But still.
And that's not only the answer to the final question. It's the answer to all three of them.
Yep.
All things wax and wane with the passage of time. Love and hate eventually fade into nothing. Current affairs are always fraught with conflict and controversy. Only time can distinguish between right and wrong.
Yep.
You once described King Deshret as a proud man. I'd say that the prouder someone is, the more inclined they are to believe that only time is qualified to be their judge.
Time. Well. Indeed. Perhaps in building Aru, our king was in fact attempting to reverse time, to bring love and hate, right and wrong, the rise and fall of all things back to their point of origin.
The whole point of the Eternal Oasis is right there, like, come on. It's opening. Oh, my voice is gone. What? No, get out. I'm sorry, I'm in shock. Just like that? It's that easy? That it's huh? Like we it's a crocodile. Okay, I mean, sure, this is y'all. Don't you think this is kind of crazy? Like, hello? Whatever. I guess I'm overreacting. I don't know. Oh, hello, Sobek.
This is the most eventful day I have experienced in a long time. You have my sincere gratitude.
It's that easy, I guess. I mean, sure. It's... Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Yeah, I mean, of course, guys. So they're just gonna be walking around now? Are we gonna find them at the, I don't know, the bar in Sumeru? Just chilling, drinking some coffee? Okay, Todd, one of King Dash's 7 pillars, the Scribe of Scribes, the Ibis King. Once a moon envoy, he could once have stood among the gods, only to be defeated by King Dashred and brought into his service. Among the 7 pillars, the Ibis King embodies the wisdom of King Dashred. He is exceedingly cunning, possessed of formidable intellect and prowess for offering counsel to King Dashred. Within Sumeru's academic circles, some scholars believe that many of the desert's upheavals can be traced to this clever king. So, just a second. He couldn't have answered the question himself, right? Because I'm sure he could have figured the answer was time long ago. No? I think it just had to be someone else. Certain texts record him as a flatterer and a god of deceit. After being imprisoned in Aru by King Dashred, Todd bestowed 3 gifts: the power of deceit upon the Tula Tula noble Godars, the power of being loved upon the Tula Tula royal heiress Makaira, and the eyes of seeing through hearts upon a girl of Shimti, Nefer. The long ages of torment have softened Todd considerably, and his constant stream of jokes and witticism now makes him seem notably more approachable. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'd say so.
Are those 3 of the 7 pillars?
I mean, yeah, nothing crazy, right? They are just 3 of the 7 pillars, that's nothing, right? Nothing crazy, nothing revolutionary.
Turns out the statues were quite faithful to the source.
You three seem to be in good spirits.
Y'all seem to be too calm, on the other hand.
Prison can help a person grow and learn to cherish what they have. Nevertheless, after everything you've done for me, I sincerely hope you never have to experience it for yourself.
Why are they all ripped? I mean, their statues are like that. They are built like that, so I guess it makes sense. I don't know. I don't even know, man.
Hello, Nefer.
Hello, Dad. I mean, this is literally kind of her dad now. So that's crazy, you know? It's like involuntarily adopted dad.
It's good to see you, Thoth the Ibis King.
And they've got green eyes as well, both of them. Oh my god.
Nice. Definitely puts my mind at ease, seeing you two getting along so well.
Uh-huh.
Should we maybe introduce ourselves, or...
Sure.
Sure.
Sethos,
Nice saying nice.
the current leader of the Temple of Silence. This is General Mahamatra Sino. And this is the former Spantamot sage, Cyrus. But I'm guessing none of that means a whole lot to you.
Can we hear the goat speak as well?
Everything is equally new to us, in truth.
Oh
We've
my
been
God.
gone from this mortal world for longer than you can imagine.
Oh my god. Look at them. Sobek. One of Kindashrit's 7 pillars, the captain of captains, Sobek the Crocodile King. He could once have stood among the gods, only to be defeated by Kindashrit and brought into his service. Among the 7 pillars, the Crocodile King embodies the strength of Kindashrit. While ruling over war with a hot-tempered and straightforward nature, he also blesses the land with abundance. His statues are commonly found in oases and water temples. Legend tells that he was... Okay, I gotta... Alright. Where was I? Oh yeah, legend tells that he was King Dashret's foremost general, who campaigned across many lands. Awed by his raw strength, tenacity, and fury, some mercenaries secretly worship him as their god. Sobek was once competitive and bellicose, but after being imprisoned in Aru alongside Herishaf and Tot, he had to pass the time with tabletop games, and has since grown more easygoing. Herishaf.
Let's hold off on the introductions for now. We can always ask Nefer about you later. It'll give me something to talk about with my chosen disciple.
Of course. I mean, yeah, obviously.
You're like a helpless parent.
This is so cool. I think, well, they all look sick, man. They all look incredible. Yeah, these all look great. I love it. Why? Herishaf, one of King Dash's 7 pillars, the Minister of Ministers, the Goat King. He could have once stood among the gods, only to be defeated by King Dashwood and brought into his service. Among the 7 pillars, the Goat King embodies the rulership of King Dashwood. Let me drink. Alright, am I recording now? Yes, I am. Where was I? His manner is enigmatic, his thoughts meticulous, he is the executor of King Dashret's authority, yet he prefers to remain neutral. Generally, unless a matter of great consequence arises, Herishov will offer no concrete opinion. Silence is his cunning. You literally cannot be serious. I swear to God, if I get another call. Okay. Am I recording? Yes. Herishov. One of King Dashret, will worry. It is... No. Silence is his cunning and observation is wisdom. It is hard to say why he has come to be this way, yet such is the way he exists. Even after being confined within Aru, he seems essentially unchanged. I like that. I really like that.
Gods and people of yore are not necessarily welcome in today's world. Self-awareness is one of my finest qualities. I thought I ought to share its fruits with you two.
Is that so? Well, I think we'll take it in stride, just as we did with the 3 questions. Let's not forget, it was my persistence that won you both your freedom.
I mean, true.
Fair point. I have to applaud your persistence.
And I must praise you for your wisdom. Now, state your wishes, young ones.
Yes, yes.
I'm sorry?
Why, your tremendous accomplishments deserve a reward, do they not? You must let us do something for you in return.
General Mahamatra, what do you think?
I won't beat around the bush. Sumeru is facing a crisis the likes of which have never been seen before. And we need your help.
Yeah. Sign on if recount various incidents that haven't transpired in
Every
Sumeru.
calamity throughout the ages has been connected to us in one way or another, whether we were its cause or consequence.
Whatever is wrong with Irminsul, it severely affected the Dendro Archon. She fell into a coma and is currently receiving treatment from the Dendro Dragon.
The Dendro Dragon? I'm sorry, the Dendro Dragon is helping to heal the Dendro Archon?
Yes, a Pep, your old friend.
Not a pep, surely. Not vicious, cruel a pep who possesses no virtues aside from her basic instincts. Ah, good heavens.
I shudder to think what could have caused Lesser Lord Kusanali to suffer such a plight. Still, why would the Dendro Dragon lend you her aid? She has always held nothing but contempt for the Archons. I suppose she and Kusanali must have some history.
Yeah, some story quest history, you could say.
You can help us make history too.
I love that line. You can help us make a story too. That's such a good line, Setos. Wow.
A smooth talker. Well said, lad.
Currently, no one can connect to Irminsul. We hope that by opening up Aru and making some modifications to it, we can use its technology to our advantage.
Unfortunately, Aru is an imperfect creation. King Deshret never managed to realize his full vision before his death. Much remains to be done if it is to be pitted against Irminsul itself.
Irminsul.
Besides, I hear your reasons, but to give Aru up over such would be...
Would be?
The archaeological records clearly indicate that although Aru's construction took a long time, it was not beyond human means to achieve. Modern technology should solve the efficiency issues. We have no choice but to go all in on this.
This is by no means a threat. But the only reason we helped you escape from Aru was to gain the necessary leverage to negotiate with you. You asked us to state our wishes, and we have. Each one of us here needs your help, as do all the thousands of people living in Sumeru. They need you, and they need Aru.
Exactly.
What do we think, my fellow old fogies? Shall we lend our support or not?
You'd be fools not to.
Since you ask so nicely, naturally.
That took no convincing. They were already in, okay?
Naturally what? Are you for or against?
Wait, I didn't even realize.
I simply mean we shall do what comes naturally. You claim that you wish to open Aru. Know you then that the golden slumber created by King Deshret is preserved within?
So how are we gonna deal with that? The empty form of ideal paradise envisioned by King Dashford, free from all limits and constraints. In essence, it is an illusory realm formed from the convergence of countless souls and minds. Yep.
We do. We understand the risks involved.
In all likelihood, the mortal world will never again be able to replicate King Deshret's work. Never will there be another chance to come so close to creating a utopia. Knowing this, are you sure of your decision?
We are sure. Before people can dream, they must first live.
Exactly! Before people can dream, they must first live. I love that line as well.
If your minds are made up, very well. We shall summon our erstwhile colleagues to discuss this further.
Oh my god.
Saint Shezepank, Saint Bennu, once you surrendered to silence and were buried with King Deshret. But now, we invoke the right to awaken you with our voices.
Well, let's see if it's gonna work. I mean, it has to. I can feel this strange sensation. The ground is trembling, as if answering the call of the Goat King.
Saint Bennu, responding to your call. 3 kings detected. Initiating autonomous will.
Look at him! Oh my god! One of King Dashret's 7 pillars, Saint Bennu, the most radiant. Unlike the 3 kings, Bennu is an intelligent construct, fashioned by King Dashret. He's a construct who entrusted him with the duty of guarding the gates of Aru. Bennu possesses a will of his own. He watches over the eternal utopia within Aru, the golden slumber. Following the passing of King Dashret, he ceased his own functions and fell into stillness. Despite being an intelligent construct, Bennu possesses a remarkably vivid personality. Serious and earnest, he detests having his plan disrupted and has little tolerance for irresponsible colleagues. He has also frankly stated that among the 7 pillars, the colleague he admires the most is Hermanubis, the sage of sages.
Saint Shezepank, responding to your call. 3 kings detected. Initiating autonomous will.
Oh my god! Well, we got all 7. One of King Dashret's 7 pillars, Saint Shezepank, the most holy, unlike the is an intelligent, who entrusted him with the duty of overseeing all of the jinn of the world. Shezepank possesses a will of his own. Following the passing of King Dashret al-Ahmar, he ceased his own functions and fell into stillness. Yes. Their personalities are worlds apart. Where Bennu is severe, Shezepank is leisurely. In times past, he would often wander the desert in his spare time, asking travelers all manner of questions. Driven by a profound curiosity, he will also tirelessly pursue any matter that piques his interest to its very heart. Looking back, this was perhaps because he oversaw the jinn, whose mother was Nabu Malikata, the goddess of flowers, an angel of wisdom who delighted in posing questions. Through what the jinn relate to him, Shezepank to develop a fondness for inquiry. In short, Shezepank believes that maintaining a leisurely air is a good thing, a piece of worldly wisdom for navigating life, a sentiment much to Bennu's annoyance. He also often thinks fondly of his old colleague, Hermanubis.
Ah, Lord Herreshoff. What a long time it has been. I trust you are keeping well.
Then your trust in my well-being has long outlived your physical body. You have always opened with that same phrase. In life, death, and now even beyond.
Al Akmar is long gone. What is the reason for this meeting?
You're awake? Good. We are voting on whether to give the people of present-day Sumeru access to Aru and permit them to perform technological renovations. You have the right to support or oppose the motion.
Aru is the pride of Al Ahmar. Opening Aru requires the unanimous consent of the 7 pillars. I hope you have a convincing reason to present to us.
Sumeru is currently in the midst of a major calamity. Let us not forget that while Al Ahmar was a stern ruler, he was also a teacher of wisdom. A god without his people shall cease to exist, and King Deshret's greatest wish was to provide protection for his people. Let us then honor our God King's wishes as we consider our decision.
I do not mean to mock these proceedings, but what is the point of a unanimous vote when we know that the last of the 7 pillars, the Dendro Dragon Apep, will never communicate with us?
Yeah, about that.
This will no doubt surprise your mechanical mind, and I have no intention of trying to persuade you it is true. But Apep is, in fact, healing the Dendro Archon as we speak.
Huh? Can someone attest to this? Do we have any proof?
I ask the 3 kings, can any of you vouch for the truth of this claim?
Naturally, the Ibis King, Thoth.
What?
It was Thoth's disciples who revealed the truth to us. We need not debate its veracity. Simply let Thoth bear accountability. That way the rest of us may have a clear conscience.
Amazing.
Harishef, you diabolical fiend.
That's why he's the goat.
I awakened our former colleagues for you, supported your opinion, and backed your decision. What sort of fiend would do that?
I miss the days when Hermanubis was still around. At times like this, he would offer to take accountability.
Aww.
What are you trying to say? Is my word worth less to you than Hermanubis's?
Hypocrite though you are, Lord Thoth, you are humorous in equal measure. How could we bear not to associate with a character such as you? I, Saint Shezpank, approve the Goat King's proposal.
Oh, wonderful.
Since King Deshret is no more, we shall receive no reprimand for acting beyond our remit. Nevertheless, I sincerely hope that those before us understand the significance of what they intend to do.
Yes, yes.
Remember, the moment that Aru is liberated, the myriad souls residing within the Golden Slumber will return to the ley lines. And once the ley lines flow again, these souls shall in turn be received by Irminsul.
Isn't that gonna be kind of a problem?
To take this step is to bring the perfect afterlife created by our king to a permanent end.
We understand that well, and we have decided to proceed regardless. Furthermore, the contemporary human perspective would contend that confining souls in this way is no act of benevolence. The deceased have a right to rest in peace.
King Deshret's creation is clearly a place of rest and peace. It is just that many do not see it this way.
But no matter.
But no matter. Saint Binu approves.
Wonderful. We got them.
Hermanubis' representative and the Dendro Dragon Apep made their choice ahead of time, while the Goat King, Ibis King, and Crocodile King have also granted permission to liberate Aru. By the grace of His Majesty, guided by his wisdom and will, let the gates of Aru be reopened.
It's gonna be a cutscene, maybe? That would be cool. I don't know. Okay, not exactly a cutscene, but it is opening. It is opening. Oh, look at the Ermin Salt. The roots. Look at that. Is that...
Hey, look at that!
Is that dude?
What's this? Are we under attack? No.
Yeah, it's
Wait,
him.
It's...
These look like souls. Do you think we're gonna fight Jebrael in here? No. These look like souls. Silhouettes approach us from within the light, then pass through our bodies like wind through a veil. Dude! Okay.
Here you are. Through the sands of time. I see you.
Father.
No!
Father, is it really you?
I cannot believe we got Jet and Jebrael reuniting, kinda, having a final farewell in an Archon quest.
It's Jet's father, Jebrael! That's right! He entered the Golden Slumber, didn't he?
Yeah, and also that other dude.
I smell blood and sand on you. You've grown. Strong as a wild beast, and without shedding a tear.
Oh, oh my god.
You have to leave, don't you? Please, just answer me this. What should I do for you?
This meeting is a blessing from the gods. My soul, once imprisoned along with that of Samael, is finally free. I am truly grateful for the chance to see you again.
That's that fucker's name, Samael.
That the dead should meet the living is itself a miracle. One brief, precious moment is enough. Enough to set my heart at ease. Do not weep for me, Jet. I know you will accomplish many great things in your life. You will go further and climb higher than I ever did. All I ask is that you take good care of yourself.
It's still... No! No!
Father! Father!
No! You're killing me! Why would you do that again to her? Well, I mean, at least she has a little bit of closure. Especially, like, that wasn't really goodbye last time. But, man...
Father...
Hey, Jet. Do you want something to eat? Maybe it'll help you feel better.
And everyone is watching as well. Everybody, please, a little bit of privacy. This is a very serious moment.
I'm fine. Thanks, Paimon. It was just a little sudden. The chance to see my father again meant the world to me. He was trapped in the Golden Slumber for our sake. And now, after all this time, he can finally rest in peace. I'm glad. It's a huge relief.
You've grown strong, Jet. More than enough to fend for yourself.
Yeah. I'll leave the past in my memory where it belongs. My family, the good times and the bad.
Just be aware that it's fine to miss them. Like, it's fine to some days just feel down.
Goodbye, Father.
Well, that was a
Me,
break.
What a touching reunion that was. It seems we did a good deed today.
We three retainers, once imprisoned for our iniquity, are surely the least qualified to judge whether this deed is good or bad. Either way, Aru is open. Now you have your opportunity, and with it, whatever trouble may ensue. Although Aru was created by a god, human craftsmanship was nevertheless required to build the gate that connects it to this world. Perhaps the relationship between gods and humanity follows a similar principle.
As for your proposed renovations, we cannot determine which functions to keep or discard. Proceed as you see fit, but please entrust the task to your most accomplished scholars, or Bennu will be most displeased.
It matters not. The Ibis King shall be accountable if any problems arise. Ibis, you chose to take on disciples, and so it follows that you must accept the risks of associating with humans.
Passing the blame. Amazing.
If I'd known you'd be like this, I would have locked all of you away in Aru, never to leave again for all eternity.
All of us? What does this have to do with me?
Vilify me no further.
Littlebird's gonna comment
since
on
you have
this.
liberated Aru, allow me to present you with a gift. Using Aru's power, we shall install a defense mechanism at our king's mausoleum. You must be guarded even against Irminsul itself. This shall afford you some convenience.
Oh, great.
Unseen and unheard. From this moment forth, none may by sight or hearing perceive anything said or done within the mausoleum.
That's a crazy power.
Amazing. And all this is achieved just with the power of Aru?
With technology from the heavens, the possibilities are endless. Just because King Deshret did not use it for this purpose does not mean that it cannot be done. So, marvel away. This is the reward you have earned.
All right. Well, that resolves the issue of confidentiality. What about the technical side? Do we have the manpower?
Why, yes. I've already contacted
How?
them. They'll be here soon.
How did you contact them? As all false to emptiness. No glitching this time, huh? Well, perfect, like, spot to stop, I guess. Alright, that's where you continue. Wait for the researcher to arrive. Of myriad paths, flux and dissolution. Alright, let's talk to everybody here, then we'll stop the recording. I'll do a little thing for, like, real quick, and then I'll come back to continue the Archon quest. And that was just one act. Are you kidding me? Alright, Todd, let's hear it.
Fresh air. A wondrous feeling.
Naturally.
Human is naturally.
I have a sudden urge to stretch my legs. Can anyone recommend a suitable leisure activity?
I might have had some recommendations for you were this the past, but here and now, for someone who has just left prison, there could be no greater joy than simply being outside of it at last.
Did I just see a fly? What do you even call them? The ones who suck blood out of you. You know what I mean.
I could not agree more.
Alright. Oh, Jet.
As I thought, the so-called 7 pillars of King Deshret are as underwhelming as ever.
What do you mean? Not a fan of the boys' club?
As men, as individuals, and even as gods, they are entirely undeserving of my attention. Al-Akhmar once commanded me to select a king from among the people. So naturally my eyes will open only for one who is worthy.
Ugh. Can we talk about something else? It all sounds pretty complicated, and I haven't read that many storybooks.
And also, she doesn't swing that way.
You think this is a mere story? Well, many would also say that the journey you shared with your father is not but a tale. My life, your life, they are nothing but stories. Little girl, it appears that you really have grown. In the past, you would have flown into a blind rage at my words, but now you are unperturbed.
Oh, it's nothing. I just feel like you're right. Getting all pissed at someone for telling the truth is pointless. It only makes me look petty.
This alone is proof enough of your growth. You're doing well, my dear girl. You're becoming ever stronger. Strong enough to defend the people and things you hold dear.
Well, I'd like to say that you've also grown, Lugubar.
You think so? I hope you're right.
Oh, Jet. I love you so much, Jet. Let me take a picture, actually. Oh, shit. Man, really? Alright, let's talk to these two.
You must be Sethos, the successor to the Temple of Silence. Hello.
Yep.
Yep,
That's
yep,
me.
yep.
Nefer, right? That's what I heard the others calling you. Judging by your outfit, I'm guessing you come from the desert too?
That's right. Started off in the desert, went to the rainforest, then went from there to Nodcry, where I work as an intel broker.
Huh. Well, this is interesting. You don't seem to talk about yourself all that much. Yet here you are, volunteering your life story to me. However abridged.
Maybe I'm looking to make some new friends.
Well,
I like making friends too. I'm easier to talk to than Sino and a little more streetwise than Tainari.
Which is why you came over this way, giving me the chance to strike up a conversation with you.
These two works well, so guys. What? What?
Was I that obvious?
What am I saying? These two work together so well. That's what I meant to say. I said something completely different.
I think you did fine. You were mindful of my attitude and hoped to lure me in through sentiment.
Lure you in isn't exactly how I'd put it. I see it more as an invitation.
An invitation to what?
To put down your luggage. Lay down your burdens. To return to your homeland. And be truly welcome in the place you once felt so estranged from.
Well, that's incredibly nice. What the hell? Yeah, even I'm taken a little aback.
You're a more interesting heir to Bamun than I was expecting.
Since you're familiar with my grandfather, I'll assume you're aware of our situation. I'd like to make friends with you. And I think you'd be a great asset to us.
I mean, of
Not
course.
to mention the power you and I both hold. Originally belonged to the same organization.
Aha. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere.
Well, now I want to listen even more, but I guess I can't.
Do you hear that? Sounds like your teacher is scolding mine.
Huh. Classic.
Did you see her? She's a former Vahumana student who dropped out of the academia and went to Nodcry to work as an intel broker. There's more to her than meets the eye.
How can you tell? Do the Matra have information on her?
Some, but nothing telling. I'm basing it on the fact that she seems to be an expert liar. She can fool many with her words.
Yup.
A sixth sense for liars after investigating so many of them, I take it?
Yep. What about you? What do you make of her?
A little earlier, in the corner, I noticed she gave some supplies to Jet and had her deliver them to the main group.
She's meticulous and highly observant.
Besides, what was it you said? Making it to the top is no easy feat in any profession. Anyone who's at the top of their game has to have some sort of edge over others.
Yeah.
It's true. But she's not the only one at the top of her game. I also am. And so are you.
Sure, but what's to guarantee she won't overhear us talking about her?
Don't worry. I have my methods. Sethos is distracting her.
Ah, I see.
It's all a big game for all of these dudes and fellas. And what's your why is it not voiced? Huh? What's your prize student doing? What else would he be doing? Whatever yours, huh? What is that voice acting? I'm so sorry. And Collei's with them, I suppose. Ha! These kids are really apart, aren't they? Our elders always said that your school days stay with you forever. This goes doubly so for Sumeru, where school days can be long indeed, wouldn't you say? Well, it does look I am immune, saddled as I am with you and Zahahadi. Oh, what's that, tired of us already? And speaking of Zahahadi, she mentioned out of the blue that how you doodle on your books while studying. That's hardly all I used to do while hitting the books. She said that you once circled the name of the murderer in a detective novel and that, just in case someone missed it, you even wrote the murderer is so-and-so as a hint on the title page, no less. You're awful! Cyrus, you're awful! Did I know? I suppose I always was the creative type. You're awful. Just for that, you go back to jail. Oh, laugh it up, would you? Ha ha ha, young Cyrus really was a budding genius, wasn't he? Full of wild ideas, more like. And you're still very much that kid, you know? A living example of how your school days stick with you. As they have with you, you straight-laced prig. You know what? Let's leave it at that. Might as well bear with one another. What? Might as well bear with one another rather than expect us to turn our lives around or something. Truth be told, you should probably keep an eye on Sign and his friends. We'll all need to treat more carefully than we used to tread. I will. Take care of yourself as well, right? Don't let the pressure get to you. Oh my god. That could have been voiced as well, like, come on. Alright. Let's stop right here. Also, I need to check Farzan. Where are you? Where is she? There she is. Yes, she's always had it. I've never noticed that. Alright, well. See you later!